Hello happy people, Hamza here and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you a quick way to set up a WordPress website. And hey, you don't have to have any prior knowledge on how to create a WordPress website or to set up a WordPress website. And WordPress is totally free, and I'm going to show you how to actually use other free tools like Astra, which is a free theme that you can use to build your WordPress website. On top of that, I'm going to show you a free tool called Elementor Page Builder that you can use to create your WordPress website without any technical skills, and you can simply drag elements here and there and you get your website created. And the beauty about Elementor is that it has a live page builder whereby you exactly see how your website is going to look like as you are actually building it. So if you wanted to build a website, this is a tutorial for you to get you started without any technical skills. The only thing you're going to need to buy when you watch this tutorial is only a domain name and hosting. Generally, these are the basics you need to have a web presence, because a domain name is that specific name people are going to use to access your website, and hosting, this is where your website files will be saved. But actually you don't have to worry about that, because I'm going to provide you with a 60.5% off coupon when you use it to sign up for your domain and hosting platform. Anyway, now let's head straight to my screen and we get started. So first things first, we'll need to get the domain name, and right here we are on HostGator, which is one of the leading website hosting platforms in the world. And the good thing is that with HostGator, I'm in position to get you a coupon code so that you spend the least amount possible when you are starting out with your digital journey. In this case, we will get here a domain name and hosting. And to get a domain name, you simply come over here to web hosting. And when you come over here, we have three plans to choose from. We have the hashlink plan, baby plan, and the business plan. So I recommend to go for the baby plan because we have unlimited installations and domain names, so we can have as many websites as possible on our single web hosting account. The price here is a little bit higher than the hashlink plan, but the hashlink plan only gives you the option to have only one website. That's why I recommend you go for the baby plan, so that you can have unlimited amount of websites you can use for this plan. So once you choose the baby plan, then you'll come over here, then you'll search for a domain name that you want to use. And once you find the domain name you want, then right down here you choose the plan that you want to go for, which is the hosting plan, and in this case is the hashlink plan. And then to actually qualify for the 60.5% off, you'll have to go for the 36-month billing period, which I think is actually a good option, because you'll have enough amount of time to split test this platform and see if it will work for you. And in any case, if this is not going to work for you, then you have actually a 45-day money payback guarantee. In case you're not happy with this platform, you can simply tell them, hey, you guys, I'm not comfortable with this hosting, or my experience with you has been bad, kindly refund my money. So they can always refund your money within the 45 days. So you don't have to be worried about being tied to a platform. On the other hand, you have to set up the username. This is the name that you're going to be using to log in into your control panel. Then the security pin, which will basically be used to verify your account ownership with this platform. And then we'll enter our billing details, the email, the names, the phone numbers, and then you'll enter here your payment type and also the name on your card in case you're going to use your credit card or debit card. And on the other hand, if you're going to use PayPal, you can simply click over here and then you enter in your PayPal email account, and then here you enter in your card details. Don't be worried about this, because once this tutorial is done, I'm going to deactivate this account. Once that is all done, you enter in your address details, and then here on the additional services, make sure you uncheck all these services, because once you leave them checked, they will basically kind of add more costs on your final calculation. But I would recommend something up here called the domain privacy, because the domain privacy will shield your email ID on your domain name. Normally when people find out the owner of the domain name, they're going to spam them with this kind of promotion and all that stuff. So once you are done here, then come under here on the coupon area, then you'll add the coupon code GOTECHUG60. This is the coupon code that is going to give you the 60.5% discount when you sign up. And right down here we have the order review, which is whereby we're going to have support for all year round, all day long, and that is free instant account activation. This means that if we sign up with this platform, our account is going to be activated there and then. Money payback guarantee, which is 45 days, domain, In this case, it's going to be for free for the very first year, and then the plan for hosting is going to be 36 months. And here our total amount that we're going to pay is $98.83, but the discount is actually $169.36, which is huge. So once you are done there, you simply agree to the terms and conditions, and then you check out. So now we'll move on to the next section. So once you are done getting your web hosting account, then now we are going to install WordPress on our server, and the server is basically where your files are going to be saved. So in this case, we are going to go to our domain name. So this is our domain name, and then we are going to go to cpanel / so your domain name / cpanel. And once you come over here, you simply enter in your password and user account. So those details are actually sent to the email address that you used when you are signing up for the hosting account. So once you are in here, come down here and look up for something called Software Class App Installer or a logo for WordPress, and you simply click on that logo called WordPress. Basically, this is an application that we are going to use to build our website. And then down here we will come and say install. So once you click install, you'll be brought to this page whereby you are going to install the WordPress version to this specific domain, and you want to name that website, and you want to give a name to your website. In this case, I'm going to name it Digital School, and right here I can say offering free skills online. So this is basically kind of like your site slogan, and it can be anything, and this is your website name. And right down here we can set the username and password. These are the details you'll be using to log into your WordPress website. I'll feed in here my password, and this is the email address where you'll be getting all notifications about your website. In this case, we are going to change that. I'll change it to my personal email. And then here the site language can be English or any language that you want to use. And right here we can add another email where the installation details will be sent to gmail.com, and then I install. But in this case, if I don't want to add another email, I can simply delete it and I install. Again, I'll be getting all the notifications via this other email here, or the email I used to sign up for my hosting account. So I simply install. Now I'll be installing WordPress on my server. This process takes just a few seconds. Once that is done, then you see here I have URLs to visit my homepage, and then I also have a URL to visit my dashboard where I can make customizations to my website. So I'll click on this, and boom, this is how my default page on WordPress looks like, or this is how my website looks at the moment. But then I also want to access the dashboard of my website. Dashboard is where you are in position to create pages, menus, sections, and edit your WordPress website. And this is how it looks like. So now I'll close all the other windows I don't need. And then I'll also log out from my cPanel because I don't need to do anything right there. Now we are into here our dashboard for WordPress. Now one thing we have to know is how do we log into WordPress and how do we log out. I'll start by logging out. So I'll come over here, then I log out. Now once I log out, remember the username we chose that we'll be using to log into our WordPress website is the one we have to add in here, or it's the one we have to use here. Then that is admin, and then the password we chose, and then we log in. Once we log into, now we will be back in our WordPress website. Now how do we log out from our WordPress website in case we are done making any changes we want? You simply just come over here at the top, and then we say log out. Then that way you'll have logged out from your WordPress website. But in this case, I want to stay logged in. So I feed in again the details, then I log in. And here I'm good to go. First things first, with WordPress, you need a theme. A theme is basically the underlying files that are going to be helping your website to run. There are a ton of themes out there, but I recommend a theme called Astra theme, which is free and lightweight, and you can use to build your WordPress website. And then later we'll need the page builder, which is Elementor, that will help you to customize and create sections of your website on the different pages. Now what we need to do, we are going to go to appearance, themes, and right here we have all the themes that are in the WordPress repository, and these are themes that are for free. So we go to the option where there is popular, and under popular it will list all the most popular themes in WordPress. Here is the Astra theme. I'll simply install, and then I'll activate that theme. Boom, now I have my theme installed and activated. So once you install Astra, then we come back to our website, we reload the website. You see now our website has changed. Now what we are going to do is to install a plugin called Astra Starter Sites. So we come over here to plugins, add new plugin. The good thing about Astra Starter Sites is that it enables you to import already made websites that you can simply customize and suit to what you want. There are a ton of pre-made websites in the Astra Starter Sites pack, so we are going to see that here. So we come over here, we search for Astra Starter Sites, then right here it shows up, install, and then we activate. Once we have it activated, then we are going to come over here to see library, and right here we can select a page builder. A page builder, in this case we are going to choose Elementor. Elementor is the leading and most used WordPress page builder plugin out there. So once you select the page builder you want to use, right here now Astra will list all the available pre-made websites that you can use to create, that you can use as a basis to create your own WordPress website. Really beautiful templates that are already pre-made, so you can filter them based on the functionality, maybe free, business, and a lot more. But in this case I'm interested in this demo here, so I'll simply preview, and by preview it shows you how this website is looking like. Beautiful, this is fine. We have also the top menu, and here once we decide to import this template, it will come with all this content, the required plugins, customizer settings, demo content, and then the widgets. So in this case I'll simply hit here, import, or down here. The template or demo site options may differ. You may choose from any that you want. However, if you want to use a pro demo site or demo template from Astra, I'm also going to provide a link down here in the description to see where you can actually get the pro version of that specific demo template, which is actually from Astra. So the importing process takes just a few minutes, or actually seconds. Once that is done, we can simply view the demo site. And right here our website is showing up like this. So already we have a pre-made website by simply importing this pre-made website from Astra Starter Sites. And now we no longer have this, but we have this. This is beautiful. So if you go to the about page, it is bringing us all this stuff here. Okay, services, the same. It will list all the services available here. Now, next thing what we are going to do is now we need to start customizing our website. We need to make changes. We need to see how to make changes here on the menu, on the logo, on the sections right within here, and the different pages. So to do that, you simply have to come back here to the dashboard. We are going to close over this option. And when you come over to pages, right here, you'll see all the available pages that have been imported with this specific demo or website template. And the same if we go to appearance, menus, this is the menu that you're actually seeing here on the top of our website, which is actually this one. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, and we can add a number of other menu items to our existing menu. So now we need to make changes to probably the home page. I'm going to show you how you can make tweaks on this content here. So we come back to the dashboard, come to pages, all pages, and right here we have the home page here, and we can simply say edit in Elementor. So once our home page opens up in the Elementor editor, this is how it looks like over here. So we have all this. Okay, this is belonging to the header, and I'll show you how you can actually make changes to the header. But now we can make changes to the website content, which is on the home page. So I can show you, for example, if I want to edit the background color right here, I can simply click on this section, come over here to style, and then we can change the background color. In this case they use an image. I can use a gradient. I can come over here, choose a color that I want to appear in my gradient. I can change the location. See how that has changed. So I have a gradient for our background. So I can change this text here and say free digital school. Okay, see how that changes. We can even change right here, this other one, study completely for free. Okay, we can make changes to the color by coming back to style, come here to the title, you see text color, we can change this to another color. And then we can even change the typography by coming here to the family and you change the typography, Nonito. Okay, and I can even change the letter spacing. See how that works like. Then I can even switch the weight, can have it to be 900, and that's how it works like. So a lot more other things we can change. We can change the color for this kind of divider. We can change the color here for the overlay for the button. So we simply come over to this button, click on the button. Here we can change the text that is appearing here. We can say enroll now or enroll today. We can link up to a specific page that we want that button to link to. Maybe that page is contact page, and you are done. We can even change the colors. So this is a section where we are only making changes to the typography, which is the font face, but in this case we want to make changes to the background. So the background color, we are going to change it to another color right here, something like that. Then the text color, we are going to change it to white. Okay, and then on hover we are going to change that to another color on hover, and then you see how that looks like. Okay, so that's how you can make changes to that, and the same you can do for all the other sections. Right here you can even delete a specific section that you don't want. Let me say you don't want this section, you simply come over here and delete that section. If you made a mistake, you can simply undo and return back that section. Also, we can delete specific individual sections, like right here, this section, I can simply delete that section, or even the column by right clicking and then I delete. I can even add another section right there, or another column by simply right clicking and then add a new column. And I can add another widget to that specific column. I can say I want to add a video. So these are widgets that come with Elementor, and you simply just check over here and look up for a widget that you want to use. So the other thing is that we can make changes to this text here by clicking over here and edit whatever is in here. You can delete, you can write your own kind of content. This is my very own content, or you can simply just copy and then you come over to this section and paste, and then you'll have the content from the other section pasted to this other section. You can make changes to this here. You can simply just come over here and say you want to add a new section, and maybe you want to get a template. So we can come over here, click on this icon, come to the folder icon, come to blocks, and here you'll get access to pre-made templates from Elementor that you can use in any area of your website. So we can simply scroll through this section that have already been pre-made by Elementor. You see the ones that have this icon pro, they are for the pro users of Elementor. I'll actually provide you a link down in the description on where you can actually get Elementor Pro. But in this case, I'm looking for a free section. In this case, I'm going to get this, which is for the team. Then I'll simply insert that section in our website. And the same things apply here. You can switch images, you can switch columns, you can change the columns right here. For example, I can change this column over to the other side. And then here there is a section where they say you can request for a quote. I can simply delete this whole section here. When you are comfortable with what you've done on the home page, well and good, then you can simply save changes. But in this case, I want to switch this image. I simply come over to this image, click on it, and then I'll delete this image. Then I can add another image right here. Okay, I can simply come to the library and get an image to replace with that image that was over there. And in this case, if you wish to use something else, for example, you can say I don't want to have an image right there, I want it to have maybe a background video playing. So you simply just come over here, come to the section, click on the section, come over here and then you can choose and say, instead of having a gradient, let me have a video. In that case, you can use a video that you made from somewhere else or from YouTube. You can simply just paste the link right here. So I'll come to YouTube, then I'll just get any video. So I'll get this URL, come over here to Elementor, and then I paste that video. Now this video will be showing up on our website in the background, and it will be playing. You see how that looks like? I can specify the start time for the video, the end time for the video. I can even enable this video to play up on the mobile device in case you want your visitors to see this video on the mobile phone. We can even make specific settings on the mobile device by just clicking over here on the screen, and then you go to the responsive mode and you can make changes on your responsive mode or website. So anyway, those are all changes you have or capabilities you have when you're creating your first WordPress website, and even making changes to your WordPress website generally. So once you are happy with whatever you've done, so you simply hit update, and then now we can exit this back to the dashboard, or we can simply come over here and we preview our changes. The changes we have made is that we have a background video which auto plays compared to what we had here before. So, and then we have the video, then we have the services right here. Like I showed you, you can make changes right here. You can delete these sections, you can update them. Now we have even a video showing up right here, and then we add another block right down here. So next thing we can do is I'm going to show you how do you set up a contact form where people can actually contact you on your website. So you simply just come over here to the pages. Now this is the contact page. You can of course make changes to these heading sections. You can even change the background image that you have here. I've already shown you how to do that. You can make changes to all these options here, the addresses, and you can even change options here for your social media pages by clicking over here, come to the icon, and then you can link up your social media page or handle right here by pasting the link to that specific handle. But the most important thing here is to set up this form whereby people can actually use to send you information or contact your business and you. So to have this enabled, we use a plugin called WP Forms. So you simply come back to your pages, come to plugins, and then you're going to add a plugin called WP Forms. Once you say add new, then you search for WP Forms. But already this plugin has been installed once we imported our website. So you see it is already installed and activated. So we simply just come over here and we look up for WP Forms. And WP Forms enables you to create custom forms for your WordPress website. So in this case, we already have an inquiry form that was already created, but you can even create a new form. If you want to see how you can create custom forms using WP Forms, I'm going to link up here a video in the card so that you can create your own custom forms. You can select a template that you want to use. For example, you want to use a custom contact form. So I simply create that form. Then once it's created, automatically here it will have name, last name, email, and message, and people can submit that message to you and it will come right in your inbox. So I'll just want to get this embed shortcode. I copy it, I close over this, I save, and then I'll also close over this. Then come over here to Elementor. I'm going to paste our code right here. So this is the shortcode. You see how that looks like, the name, last name, email, and contact. But maybe what you want is to have this form take up a little bit more space. So what we can do is very simple. We are going to move over some sections to this other section, and then we can simply delete this column. Now we have our contact form showing up here, and then here we can change that heading and say write to us today. Now you see you have these options taking up a little bit more space. And here you have the map, and you can even change this map location by clicking here on the map edit option and change here the location and say maybe your location is Cape Town, South Africa. And then you can decide the zoom in position, even the height of your map. So you can even make it a little bit smaller, and then maybe you want it to zoom in more a little bit to your location. All this is possible when you use Elementor. So once you are done setting up your contact page, you simply hit update. Now when we come here to our website, we are going to reload the home page, and then you see when we come to contact, and you see we have our contact page here, and then the contact form people can use to write to us. email, and then they can simply submit. They even have our email addresses here, phone numbers, and social media platforms they can access. Once that is done, now I'm going to show you how you can actually make changes right here to the logo. What you have to do is simply come back to your dashboard, come straight to appearance, and we are going to say customize. Once you say customize, this is going to take you to the theme customizer. In this case, it's Astra theme. And then we are going to say header, site identity, and you see here we have the options for the logos. So here you can remove the logo and replace this logo with whatever you want. So for example, if I say remove, then you realize the logo disappears, and here I can change the logo that I want. Let me say HubSpot, and then I can select that logo. And if this is your website logo, then it will show up right here in your header. This case is not what I want, so I simply just come over here, and then I'll get the logo that was there already before. So you can simply get a logo created for you from a number of places around the web. I'm going to give you a link down here in the description whereby you can use Fiverr, which is a freelancer platform to hire freelancers to create for you anything from websites, logos, and all digital creative work. And if you use that link, you actually qualify for 20% off your first order on Fiverr. So once you are happy with what you set up right here, you can simply hit update. But in this case, I won't hit update because I don't want to affect any changes I made. So that's how you can make changes to your header for your website, logo. If you want to make changes to your menu right here, what you simply have to do is come back here to your dashboard, come to appearance, menus, and here you simply can add items that are going to be added to your menu, or even delete menu items that you don't want to appear there. And you can even reorder these items. Okay, you can say I want to add a sample page, and I want this page to appear just below services. You can rename that page right here, experiences, in case the page is about experiences, and you simply just have to update your menu. Now when we go to our page, which is the home page, and then we are going to reload this home page. I just opened it in a new tab. You realize that under about, I have a page that is showing up in the drop down, and then we have the experiences page, which is actually was the sample page. So that's how you can actually make changes to your header and menu. So in a nutshell, that's how you create your first WordPress website in the fastest way possible, and you have it work for you. And I just want to tell you that this is actually a quick way to set up a WordPress website, and it's not the very complete way because there are a lot of more other things that you can do, like integrating with an autoresponder, like also optimizing your website for speed, and optimizing your website also for the search engine, and a lot more other functionalities. However, this is basically to give you a jump start into creating a WordPress website, and you can always make changes to your website. I've actually created tutorials, including complete tutorials on how you can make a WordPress website, and I'm going to link them up here in the card or in the description below, that in case you want to make changes to your WordPress website, you can simply follow up those tutorials step by step to get your website online. So in case you have any questions, comment, please leave them in the comment box below. And in case you're new to this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss out on new tutorials when I make them. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.